Christian anarchist here, and apparently I decided to make this video because, man, G-Man, you really pulled one this time. In one of G-Man's videos where he talks about atheism, he mentions a bunch of people, and my name gets brought up, of all people, and he says that I'm on my way to becoming an atheist. And I don't think he really gives any justification as to what comes to his conclusion. That I only saw like the first bit of it, because after that accusation, I'm like, well, I mean, I could understand if I could be called a heretic, but where would the implication be for the idea of being an atheist? And I think one of the things he thinks is that the science books has taken over me. And my position of science, I think I've clarified before, is that I don't think science is that much some people need to just rely on altogether. I mean, we can rely on it as Christians, but Christians should also focus on the Bible, know that science and medicine was also a gift from God, and that He needs the glory, the absolute glory, for any kind of discovery or anything that we find, because without God, none of it would even be possible. But the point I'm making to this video is this. That G-Man, he wants to make all these things about me. He wants to say I'm going to become an atheist. Fine, you can make that assumption. And I wanted to honestly get rid of all the drama. But before I do, I might as well try to do something that can prove a little bit of some theology into this. G-Man, you have been on this topic before about Calvinism and Arminianism, free will, and compatibilism or / determinism, whichever spectrum you want to go into. But I want to challenge you to a one-on-one formal debate that is structured and respected on the topic of Calvinism. You can pick whichever of the TULIP you want to go through, or just the whole doctrine of Calvinism in general. I will be fine with whichever form of thesis you choose. And I would like to see what your theological implications are over the concept of who is saved, if we have free will in the sense of libertarian free will, or if we have Arminian, that's the Arminian view, or if we have compatibilist, Calvinist type of free will that's limited. Whichever topic you want to choose, whether it be any of the acronyms of the TULIP or just Calvinism in general, you choose the topic. And just to show that I'm not going to want the debate in a thing where either of us are going to be on a biased level, I choose for my two people that if they want to host the event, the Holy Spackle or Gus Bellinger, who both don't really like my Calvinist view that much. But hey, guess what? I still can have a nice rational conversation, and can be somewhat of a friend to them, where they don't exactly treat me like dirt all the time. And I wonder why that is, even though they disagree with my theological implication. I wonder why, G-Man. I really do. Compared to you, and you're going to say I'm on my way to being an atheist, even though there's a part of the atheists that don't like my Calvinism. I think it's just how do we treat them, how we preach the gospel to them. And so I'm just going to leave it at that. So this is just an open challenge. Accept if you want. Then we can get discussing on the details of who's going to host the event and whatnot. But yeah, until then, G-Man and every follower of mine on YouTube, I will see y'all later. I am going to enjoy myself. Gotta get some work done, but until then, Shalom Aleichem. Peace be upon you, because I wish that upon you.
Subscribe to this channel. You know why? Because he's the cream of the crop. So if you're the cream, you gotta subscribe. Dig it!